What is up, everyone? And right now, this past week has been a myriad of emotions for me. So, pardon me if I'm a little scatterbrained. I might end up like going from thing to thing as I always do. I might repeat some stuff from the old videos or something. I don't know specifically where I'm going to go with this because it has been a hectic week. It's been good. It's been bad. It's been a little bit of between. It's been over. It's been under. It's been through the roofs and over the moon. I don't know where I was going with that, but I hope it made sense. First off, shout out to the 300 subscribers. I don't know what I did to get y'all attention. I don't know what it is that got y'all subscribing to me, but I do really 100% appreciate it because, I mean, it feels like I actually am doing something at least moderately correct in order to get this much of a fanfare, because I didn't even think I was going to make it past 100. I always say that, but that's only because it's true. My other YouTube is literally losing subscribers, and this YouTube is gaining them. But the other YouTube is professional wrestling based, so the professional wrestling fandom is not as kind as regular fandoms are, which is weird because fandoms in general are just kind of mean and ill-willed at the most. And I mean that in the most respectable way possible. But it's like fandoms have just basically become people complaining about stuff that they don't like because they didn't write it. At least that's what it feels like. Yeah, but professional wrestling, for those who don't know, I'm a big professional wrestling fan. If you've seen my older videos, you know that I am personally trying to become a professional wrestler, if not have yarded before. So, you're going to probably see that in my older stuff, whatevs. And, in my older videos, you're going to probably find some stuff up in there that's going to be like, oh my God, this guy is so terrible. But, just know I was younger. But if you do need to cancel me, cancel me. Hashtag that other video I made that said to cancel me if you find something that you don't like. But yeah, it's been a lot. Personal news. I don't know what it is, but it feels like some sort of subcutaneous being, or maybe God is just behind my eye, just using it as a speed bag. Just so my eye has been feeling like it's been twitching for like a long time. So maybe because I'm sleepy, maybe because I got a headache, maybe it's because I'm stressed out, maybe it's because I work. I don't know what it is. All I know is that it's upsetting to me and I need it to stop. Actually, no. Now that I think about it, the twitching eye feeling doesn't feel that bad. It's just the headaches that happen afterward. It's pretty terrible. Seriously though, 300 subscribers, man. Like, wow. I don't know where it came from. I don't know. And I do appreciate it, but like, would it kill y'all to, leave a couple of comments below to let me know that you're real humans and not, bots and stuff? I've been getting harassed by bots a lot lately. The thing that will always annoy me the most about like internet scammers is that like it's like they realize now that people are just not going to answer their phone, so they're just basically like, we're going to take the other route. And I need to know specifically, why is scammers targeting poor people? What is up with that? It makes me feel like a lot of the scammers are from like other countries. It feels like a lot of scammers are like from other countries, and they actually fell for the lie that every American is like rich or something. And it's like, we are not rich. If you're from another country and you fell for the lie that every American is rich because America is the richest country in the world, we're not. At least a good 70% of us are homeless. Please stop targeting us. There's Zuckerberg, there's Bezos, there's Musk, there's like all of these rich people that you can go after. Please leave us poor people alone, scammers. Just stop. Like, what do you expect to get from us? Like, specifically, what do you expect to get from us, man? Because it sure as hell ain't gonna be money. Like, what? Like, hey, you owe us $200. Made out everybody $200, so you can get in line. What are you gonna do? Take my nothing? We could kill you. I mean, technically, you'd be doing me and yourself a favor. But yeah. Though, I do need to kind of like update that other channel now that I think about it. Another thing too is I've been watching that show Duncanville on Hulu lately. I like it. I think it's kind of dope. I probably would have. I could have voiced anybody on that show, and I like the fact that Wiz Khalifa is like did voice work for it. He's cool. Hearing his normal voice, and is like hearing him rap and then hearing his normal voice, they sound heavily similar, and it's like, oh, that's dope. That's dope. I like that. Also, if y'all just happen to need a voice actor, please be sure to hook me up. I mean, like, I can read. I can act to some extent. Political news. Congress basically is now going after people who have helped organize January 6th. The people who helped organize January 6th is like, you ain't gonna tell us what to do. We ain't gonna do nothing. And they're like, okay, contempt. Boom. News. What else is there? Back to fandoms. I just want to go ahead and take this time to point out specifically that fandoms are indeed, like, they're dope. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to be able to talk about your favorite form of fiction with other people. But I feel like, fandoms have ultimately turned fiction into a sport. Because, like, depending on where you go and depending on who you interact with, the common question of, who will win in a fight has just basically become its own little nexus of whatever. Like, growing up black, I was always under the impression that, like black-based things was going to probably, like, take a back seat as far as priority in forms of fiction or whatever. So it's like, to know that Brer Rabbit basically, motivated Oswald the Lucky Rabbit and Bugs Bunny, it's just nothing short of just, like, amazing to just be able to look back on stuff like that and just be happy about it. But, like, the more I'm looking into African mythology now. So I'm looking into, like, the Orishas and, the, like, a lot of the pantheons, a lot of the creation myths from certain tribes in Africa and everything like that. And part of me is both disappointed that they're not kind of being given the same attention as, like, the Greek gods and the Norse gods, but also part of me is happy that that's not happening, because I would hate for there to be a discussion like, who will win a fight between a Ludamare and Ogun, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that, because it's like people will purposely ignore the story and ignore the plot of basically whatever it is that's going on and just basically talk about, who will win in a fight. And I just feel like, there's a deeper thing to focus on than that. And, the fact that I don't have to worry about ever hearing, yo, Horus would beat Thoth at a fight because all Thoth can do is read, blah, 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 blah. The fact that I don't ever have to hear those types of conversations when it comes to, the deities of our people, I'm willing to sacrifice nobody knowing about the Orishas or, the Egyptian pantheon and stuff like that. Because you would be surprised how angry people will get when they find out what happened between, Horus and Set. With that being said, there's more stuff to go on here. Hold on. Got it. But yeah, there's a lot more that goes into things that's been going on, though. I really do. Once again, I do appreciate the 300 subscribers, man. It's mind blowing to know that many people is just actually coming across my stuff and just being like, why not? I'll give it a try. Let's see, what else is there? I would like to also point out that I do write. I don't consider myself to be a writer because I don't think I've ever been paid to write anything before. But I do like to write. I do like to organize ideas and stuff like that. So one thing I like to do is I like to talk to people about stuff that I'm working on, because, like, I know for a fact that these ideas probably won't get stolen. I'll probably explain a little bit more about that later on. In the meantime, I'm going to try to keep this short. Love and peace. Be safe out there, and keep your eyes to the skies. No matter how far down the hole you go, always look up, because there's always a way out. I'm trying to do something different with the closings. But yeah, love and peace and safety and hope.